linked to Aloma. It's very simple. Aloma is linked to cousin Ayan. Shabro Boboy. Only Boboy. If you look at that line, Boboy to link Bada. Chomaka Chinwe. Otu expose Molo to sa for 40, to salo. Too much very dark man to what a shall call what shall I and Koto in your wasalaye, look one lay underground. You are subjecting them to fracas, to bully. Kishin in the TikTok you. No other commission and Instagram. One cow in your dark, one call on Daddy G. Unless one might change according to somebody, unless one might change. No matter fiele. But what you are doing in justice for mobile dangerous. All of my change your boy. Lele tell me why you. But for him to do such a thing to me, so for him to do to Yeti, in fact, mo woni titi kush by me will believe we. Money so
Lagata
this boy can stand like this.
Don't
Analyze
fire, but I love another one. Lord Dola Teyi. Kole Menoko for another 1 to 2 months.
Money for what woman call Wale Lasso, or there for what saying. Ibolote for what they dear. How can you just mention that kind of I don't understand. Ain't opening the was around there. Oh yeah, kill Jumati Bubuin.
Blackmail like my boy say.
Blackmail. That is what you have actually portrayed yourself. But in that when you also Utoni. So to my new picture and so fucking what? And so okay, only picture must you show that picture? Oh yeah, showing it. Put some respect to yourself. Put some respect. To my that woman can, in fact, you're not supposed to be, in fact, if I talk about the money picture, you're supposed to just cut that area of foreign differences. Must you show it on your life something? That is what I said. Can he or to Sonya, for what they could have sued you for that. Why Gebenye? Why the Losiken police station? If it to Masalonye, why Losiken police station, why report Embe? But Kiolok Pako won Kotoshi. 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 We treat them, in fact, first class. You are in the UK and you are talking that kind of nonsense. And one for what they did, come and give evidence, come and give proof. Do you know you can go down for that? Do you know the meaning? Load the social media. Go and read about the new law in 53. Loka, what you have done? Tell me, come very involved. I know what to do. But fun got to say for me, mo got to say for but let to say for yayi. Koloma yeki yayi take care up pẹ̀lú ẹ. Koloma yeko take care up because sorrow. Do you know some way when they are writing letter, what they add the Yoruba language? Even council Marco Kini, even home office Marco Kini, our community, schools, what call statement ni Yoruba, what call English, what call Japanese, Yoruba ti wano system, what translate or so, for what term you need. Then you give the proof. And if the woman said you are blackmailing her, she's depressed about what you said, do you know you can go down for it? If this woman go and do A100, Lori she will put it down. And because she don't need to pay 1 naira, you want to masongo? I drag any court a rap bear. Madam, I found instances go. Kima mati woman, Kima from wine A110. Just ordinary little form ni on her ass. Don't let me say it because no one can be me. o ní láti máa ṣe ìwà èṣù kó máa ṣe ìwà èṣù torí pé kí ni justice for Mohbad kí ló fẹ́ rí mẹ́ if you know you want to make sure pé o fẹ́ destroy justice for Mohbad why don't you go and kúkú gbé àdá kúkú máa bẹ́rẹ̀ everybody lórí one assassinate character everybody if you account about many people nínú justice for Mohbad you've assassinated in fact o ti pa character at very 100 people àti lé 100 ìwọ ni wọ́n bá ní díẹ̀ yẹ èrè bíntín young daddy kọfí gbogbo tí máa ń kà lọ́ba yẹn ìyẹn òkè kí tẹ̀ tó wá pa yẹn tì àwọn tó wá kó sábẹ́ tó ń rán níṣẹ́ káàkiri torí pé kí ni you are holding them ṣé rí àwọn méjì tó wá bá mi tó ti fẹjọ́ sùn mí pé kí n wo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báwo làwọn ṣe máa escape mo dẹ̀ ti sọ fún bó ṣe máa escape tó bá bí da jẹ́ kó gbé yín sẹ́nu nǹkan tẹ́ máa ṣe lélẹ̀ but unfortunately Nàìjíríà lẹ́wà mo sọ fún yín ẹ má pín phone number yín go and listen to my first video ẹ má pín phone number yín pẹ̀lú any host they will mess you up tó bá mọ̀ kó fẹ́ ṣe anything come to life ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣí life kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ńbẹ̀ give your submission and go kí ló kọ́ ẹ̀ pé kíní ẹ ṣe ká lọ club on Friday there's one party as get together as justice for Mohbad ìgbà tẹ́tù kóra yín as justice for Mohbad ó kú wá yankee gbogbo yín at the end of the day I can remember how all of you gbogbo yín tẹ́ wà nínú party yẹn bí gbogbo yín ṣe máa ń ṣe nígbà justice for Mohbad gbogbo yín energy wà lára yín very in fact vibes àti gba justice àti lọ́tẹ̀ tí wà lọ party yẹn tẹ́tù kóra yín lọ club ibi tí problem ti gbogbo yín wà kúkú jáde mọ́ gbogbo yín ti sá lọ báyìí wọ́n wá fẹjọ́ sùn ọkọ yín is that your girlfriend man so mọ̀ rí ni mo máa ju picture ẹ fún tó o bá support mi lẹ́ni ayé ẹ máa bàjẹ́.
bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn.
That's end of it ẹ wọ́n máa bẹ̀rù ká ní year 270 ń bẹ̀rù pé jọ má ju picture mi jáde jọ tó lọ́lọ́ year 270 máa gbọ̀n tẹ́lẹ̀ káàkiri báyìí but because she said kò ní mí ní o kò bá fi àjàsà sí pé ó ń fọwọ́ tẹ̀ mí di àwọn èèyàn rí pé àṣírí ti tú but wait a minute àwọn tó ń ro cake is that how you people behave this is the justice là ń wá o ẹ wò nǹkan tẹ́tú another lamba lẹ̀ ń gbé káàkiri ó ń fọwọ́ tẹ̀ mí di and you think people will just carry it and àwọn obìnrin tó wà nínú kákọ́ọ̀sì yẹn náà ló máa fi pé it is true it never true àwa ti analyse ẹ wo àwọn tó tún lọ ṣe kíní baba Mohbad náà they say I don't know the distraction tó wà nínú justice for Mohbad ṣé ẹ fẹ́ justice báyìí torí Ọlọ́run kẹ́ ẹ máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara yín ṣé justice lẹ́wọ̀ àbí cruise abẹ́ kò fẹ́ jókòó síbẹ̀ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ máa rojọ́ látàárọ̀ títí dalẹ́ èmi ti rí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe nínú justice for Mohbad ilé and bad boy ìrè olúwa Mohbad we get justice ẹ lọ kọ sílẹ̀ ẹni tó pa Mohbad at least a máa súnmọ́ level yẹn pé bí Mohbad ṣe kú lélẹ̀ ní agbára Ọlọ́run ọmọ yẹn ń jà gidi o is fighting from day to night ó ń jà kó sùn ó sì ń wò pé òun máa tú àṣírí wọn ẹ má bọ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ lẹ́wọ̀n máa tú àṣírí ara rí ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú yìí kí lẹ fẹ́ gain èlò ó fẹ́ fún yín pátápátá fún yín ju 2 million naira lọ pátápátá òun gbowó salary 90 pounds or 100 pounds kí ni ìyẹn fẹ́ dà fún ẹ kò kọ́lé owó Mohbad tó fún yín ò kọ́lé kò lè kọ́ mansion even 2 bedroom flat kò lè kọ́ ọkọ ralẹ̀ ṣé o lè ralẹ̀ 13 million ni ta ló ní fẹ́ rà fún ẹ nínú justice for Mohbad but owó kéékèèké yẹ ó ti wọ̀ yín lójú mo máa ń sọ mo ní if you want to drag me ẹni tó máa fún lówó tó wá fún ẹ 20,000 tó lọ ń drag me o lose me you lose I'm a big fish tó fẹ́ ṣe báyẹn you dey have to give in fact wá fún ẹ ní Lexus 13 million wá gbé fún ẹ báyìí pé lọ drag Lenchy wá fún ẹ 20,000 wọn náà jókòó waste that time my God kò jókòó for the whole day kò sọ̀rọ̀ mi kò doesn't make sense ṣé wàá àwọn tó bà justice jẹ́ yẹn àwọn ló yẹ kí Mohbad gbá ẹ létí pé kò sọ̀rọ̀ wọn mo miss disturbing I love you o kọ́lọ̀ máa mi fọ̀run kí ẹ because you said the truth from the onset o ti rí gbogbo ẹ̀ tán kò sí gbogbo ọtí bọ̀bọ̀ Yorùbá mi sọ ó ti júwe gbogbo yín bó ṣe ń lọ lélẹ̀ àwọn ilé ó ti júwe gbogbo yín. Why do you think I follow him? I liked him. Ẹ máa lọ sí inquest ọ̀rọ̀ mi lè máa gbé wá torí pé ẹ bá wò làkàtà wà láàrin wọn. But òun choose ara ẹ pé láíláí no, I don't want to be part of this person. Ó ti sọ from the onset. Ó ní foundation ló ń dá wàhálà ilẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ mú kinní yẹn dání mi ò dẹ̀ filẹ̀. Foundation ló ń dálẹ̀ from the onset tí màá yẹn ti wá láti Belgium. Let me give other people space to talk. Inú kan bí mi ní jàre àwọn people yìí kàn mí ṣe ìwọ́n fún àti wò kàn understand bó ṣe ń lọ.
Lenchy lọ tọ́jú ara ẹ o. Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú ẹ o. Ọlọ́run ò ní fi ẹ́ sílẹ̀ o. Lọ tọ́jú ara ẹ o. Ṣó ti gbọ́ káre ọkọ mi pẹ̀lẹ́.
Can somebody else talk?
Orí ń ti sùn tán. Àṣẹ yọjú ìgbé kí ló mú un.
Kí lẹ sọ sí sátẹ́mì?
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so we need to, I think by this stage, we need to start looking at plan B, you know, because we can't just put all our eggs in one basket and be waiting for DNA.
Hey, buddy, plan Z, really.
By this time, other things need to be done. I don't know. I think people should just we need like a public lawyer that knows what they're doing to advise that this is the options available. Like, okay, this is the case. You can come in as concerned citizen based on human right grounds. These are the options available to you. You can sue this person. You can petition that person. So they will lay all the plans on the table that even if these people that are involved, the people controlling the narratives, when they see this, that, oh, people are serious now, they too, they will sit up. So all these haphazard things that they're doing, and they're just doing everything like jaku. They don't even have concerns. It's like they don't rate Nigerians at all. The way they're just doing everything. People went to the inquest to speak. Yes. Good evening.
Yeah, good
Good
evening.
morning.
Somebody like me, due to a certain field that I belonged to before, which I spent almost 20 years before I stepped out of the system. I am used to not sleeping. That's the first discipline in that system. Sleeping is a no-no. You get to sleep 2 hours a day, you get to sleep 3 hours a day for so many years. So me, I thought, the new life I embraced, I'm going to have the rest of mind to sleep. In fact, I'm telling you, since this Mohbad's case, me that I used to sleep 10 because I became a businessman, me that I used to sleep 8, 10, 12 hours a day. I've not gone back to my 2, 3 hours, 4 hours sleeping because of someone that I don't know, whom I just passionate about, and whether you like it or not, this case is a security issue because it has to do with the security of lives and property of this new Gen Z generation that don't know their left from their right. The question I want to ask is, will this case continue to drag on till the end of this?
Wàhálà ti ṣẹlẹ̀.
Or the current
Sọ fún yín pé wèrè lélẹ̀ tó ń pè
legal
wèrè ni torí kò
or constitutional system in Nigeria this case as soon as possible. Although gradually I'm making up my mind, before I was, I was sleeping beside I was always, my pillow is my companion, but glory be to God, I have a friend who is really, she's been making me to sleep properly in the last 1 month, but
Pillow the companion you
ó ti lọ́yàn.
Lenchy.
I hope it was not Lagata that gave the girl
I
to you.
know.
Ó mà ṣe o.
If it
Ó
was
mà ṣe o.
Lagata, you are done.
You have been sleeping pillow onto woman being for woman being for that
Coping mechanism.
Just find out it
coping
was not from
mechanism.
Lagata.
I
Find
trust
out,
you.
find out it was not from Lagata.
but
That's it.
We'll verify. There's a
do you know
coping
this?
mechanism.
This lady, she's falling in love where I was. The organization I belonged to before, she used to be a hawker selling agbalumo back in the days in
Oh,
Nigeria.
Oka. Sorry, I thought it was Oka. Sorry.
No, hawker, like selling agbalumo
Agbalumo orange.
in the streets. The girl we buy agbalumo for in the street when we stroll out of the gate. We just met, and that friendship.
You know Agbalumo.
We rekindle that agbalumo friendship. And the agbalumo sweet well.
So now you're not tackling your body.
In reality, the passion for the guy, because now.
Hope she's not from Team Wumi as well, oh.
No, she's not even into all these things. She's not into all these things. Now she's been disturbing me to. If I tell you I only slept 2 hours today, you won't believe. Even since they have been dragging since like 4 or 5 days that they have been dragging 80-70. I've only slept for like 2 or 3 hours a day because I wanted to know how. And funny enough, the woman is handling the issue in a very matured way.
No, 80-70 is a dependable general now.
There are 3 of them: BJ, Comfort, Coffee, and the 80-70.
Yeah.
The female side.
They are dependable generals.
Yeah. But I don't want to talk about the male side so that people will not go and be strategizing as to how to clip their wings. But I can say about the female side. And they are very strong. Nothing can. There are people like, even if you give them 1 billion today, they won't collect they are these ones, they don't carry vanity for head. They've made up their mind.
Okay, kí ni nǹkan tó ń sọ yìí? Kí ló
And
kàn
they are
wọ́n?
in their retirement ages. So
Exactly.
yeah, so they don't. If they were to be young ladies, it would have been easy to maneuver them.
Exactly. You're right.
They've seen life. So because me, I want to go back to whether even they like it or not, they give over. I will surely go back to my sleeping pattern because apart from
Pattern problem eléyìí.
the only thing that the only thing that suits the body, that the body enjoy most, apart from intercourse, is sleep. In fact, sleep is sweeter than intercourse.
Yes, now you could do.
Yeah. So I want to go back. I enjoy that one more than any other thing.
Yes, now you
Now the question I want to ask is: will Mohbad now allow us, some of us? I'm talking to people that are in this like minds, that are in this state of mind. will Mohbad allow them to sleep through this current legal and constitutional system and get justice for himself? Or Mohbad will make people to wait till after this current
sọ pé kò gbádùn
establishment before he
èrè
gets
lélẹ́yìí tó ń bá sọ
justice?
ìwéré gidi.
That's a big question. The truth is that the spirit of Mohbad is uncontrollable. We don't have power over his spirit, but it seems to have creeping into our skin and our system, and it has become irresistible for us. Somebody did mention of public lawyers. Of course, nobody is saying people should not get lawyers. But when you money from one platform to another for almost 1.5 years now, and you cannot boast of a single lawyer. Neither have you petitioned anybody or sue anybody to court. You can see that put a lot of controversy on anybody like that want to act in public interest using his NGO. Now look at the set of lawyers that the critical thinkers actually arranged. It is the failure of Sanshitu that made the critical thinkers to discuss with some set of lawyers to take necessary actions concerning the people that were in the house when Mohbad died, before the agent of darkness manipulated Baba Mohbad and put fear in his mind not to sign that document to allow those people to be taken to federal high court. So if lawyers that are sincere want to sue some people or petition some people, they can go ahead and do that. But in the name of somebody using his NGO to go and collect money and showing nothing for it, only for him to change his name back from NGO to the real name. When he wanted to collect money, he used the name of NGO to collect money. After collecting money, he changed his name back from the NGO name to his real name. And when you now ask him for the money he collected during the time he was using NGO money, NGO name, he will tell you, did you give me money? It was the NGO you paid money to. And that give a lot of, that put a question mark on the issue of public lawyers or NGO, whatever. So people have been using just Mohbad to cash out in whatever names. They don't have the interest of the justice at heart. You understand? And to go to a point question, the spirit of Mohbad seems to be very stubborn and will not really allow people to rest until get justice. What we can do is to suppress the influence of the spirit, but subconsciously we will still be thinking about justice for Mohbad. And let me tell you the truth, the present government are not ready to give Mohbad justice. They are not ready. So the way to sustain the process, to sustain the movement till after the exit of this useless government in power, that is the modus operandi, especially when Sanshitu has decided to also exercise what we call professional negligence. Not because he's not competent, but what he's doing is a professional negligence. So it's only God that can actually help us. But justice for Mohbad must be sustained beyond the era of Tinubu, because everywhere is settled. It is not the influence of Mohbad, it is not the influence of Wunmi that settled everywhere. It is the influence around that Liam to Mohbad, according to Wunmi. So let us know that and let us know peace. Thank you.
Welcome. What I meant by the lawyer was, I remember back then, September 2023, October, Buki Jesse had a lawyer, Yekudi had a barrister, no, a chamber even. They were ready to donate. Tanya Mologo had a lawyer. Aries and Co had their own lawyers. So there were many people that wanted to put down lawyers then. But because of the people surrounding Baba, they said, no. They were saying, okay, give us the money instead of give us the lawyers. So I knew from then that these people didn't want justice. So they've always put things in place. Back to Mr. On Point. We need to remember the bone of contention, the issue on the ground, like the elephant in the room.
Lenchy
They've
àti
told Baba since
girlfriend
day
àbí
one,
ìyàwó ẹ̀.
it's not
Ta
only
ló
your son
parọ́
that's
jù?
died. You're not the first to lose a child.
Life and six ni wọ́n.
There's your son has so much money. There's plenty on the table to share. So they've told Baba this from day one. They even told him, you're a nobody. Go and bury your child. And that's why all the lawyers they've put there, the lawyers are just there for the retainership to say, okay, we'll represent you when it comes to sharing the money after you people do the family DNAs. That's what the lawyers are there for. So they have no intention of seeking justice. And that's why if you go back in time, everything they've put in place is just to say, okay, just to say, okay, oh yeah, these people want something, let's give them that. That's why that kangaroo, Mama Karima kangaroo court inquest was like shambles from day one till it ended. That's why everything they've put in place. That's why you had, we were telling you as far back as February 2024, Wumi is our wife. You know, so if the POA is already saying Wumi is their wife, that should ring a bell. But a lot of people slept on those kind of information. So as far as they're concerned, they're just irritated that we are still here clamoring for justice. They'll rather sweep the case under the carpet. That's why they didn't do nothing. And that's why from day one, they lied that, oh, we've sent the inquest, we're doing it. Where even the police officer came out and one said Europe, no US, no UK. They didn't even know where they sent it to. And when Brekete got involved, they had to confess. Like the police quickly blamed the government. The government said, no, we gave you 13 million or something to do it. And then the lies that, oh, we've done it, we've sent it to NMS lab. And then it transpired that nothing was done. They even gave it to a relative to do. They didn't do nothing. So that again, and then we now waited, okay, we want to do our own autopsy, and that took forever. The application was granted in June to do private autopsy. They dragged the matter till December when it was done. And then when they did it, instead of them to release it, they held on to it. They lied to the public that, oh, it's a sealed document. We cannot open it in public. When you do something like that, you're supposed to read it, get your own lawyer, get extra lawyer to go through it so that when you go to court, you will counter the government's own, because that was the reason why you did it. So all these things, they've put impediments in place since. And that's why I'm insisting, even this DNA is a blockage. It's leading to nowhere. It's going to lead to nowhere. They already have the planned results. Yes, sir.
I studied you for quite a while, mid 2024, when until date, I realized you are a very smart and intelligent lady or woman, respectfully.
Yeah, abẹ́rẹ́ Ọlọ́run.
Thank you, sir.
You know, back in the days when so many cooked up, you know, image bastardizing against Lenchy were the talk of the day. Now, I discovered that you are a very smart lady. I want you to answer this question from a feminine point of view, looking at the Baba Mohbad. Do you think presently is fighting for this justice from a strong foothold?
Baba is highly surrounded. So, but you like, if you can read people, you will notice that there's some times that when he comes out to do interview and he looks around, it's like, I can see one or two strong person. It says things that, you know, is not rehearsed. It's not part of what is handlers. You know, like when they say someone has an handler, they have people that are there every time he does interview and stuff. They have people there telling him, okay, this is what you should say. That's what you're going to say. You're not allowed to say that. We just want these people. We just want to shut them up. Let them just go and rest. Let us go and share this money. Mohbad has more money than the whole Senate combined. So what's this justice going to do? Is justice going to bring back her child? So people are there, they've surrounded him 24/7, monitoring him heavily. I'm sure as we are speaking, Baba's phone is heavily monitored. You know? So
These people that are saying royalty or something, do they think Naira Marley is a fool? That if Mohbad to them, Naira is not a fool. He did he did a
that money
video,
is there,
almost
but
2
there's
hours
other
video.
money as well from other sources as well, apart from the one with Naira.
Immortalization.
Yes, they have those ones. And that was why that Darosha traveled that time to go and change the, two-factor authentication, to change it to say Mohbad has died. So they're the ones like controlling things now. They're the ones like calling the shots now. So they're in charge of that money and they've been dipping in their hands anyhow. Mohbad's money now is like, like when you have millions of streams, he has money that people cannot finish spending.
Do you know the funnest part? Do you know the funnest part of this Mohbad's money? Mohbad's music is a legendary music. You know, they are what we call, they are ordinary music and legendary music. Let me cite an example. Bob Marley, Tupac Shakur, Michael Jackson, Fela Anikulapo Kuti. These 4 men are the greatest musicians of all time till today. And I think the 5th person now is Mohbad.
Yeah.
Mohbad's music will last the test of time, generations to generations, and the money will continue to run in billions. I don't think the father of the child is knowledgeable enough to know these facts. I think that is why he's fighting the battle, a lackluster approach into it. If he knows that this battle he's fighting is even a battle of lifetime, I don't think he will be, behaving somewhat. I'm not sure, but from the look of things, I think is fighting from a weak angle. The seriousness he put into it before.
Because see, if he looks around, he doesn't know who can he trust, who can he rely on, And look at we, the masses as well. We are like almost sleeping. Like, okay, let's wait for... imagine after everything they've been doing to us, dragging us left, right, and center. Now we are back to square one. Okay, let's wait for this DNA. DNA that they already said results will not be announced to anyone. And legally, they have no obligation to tell anyone what the DNA is. They can come out and tell you, okay, this is it. Everybody go home. And if people don't have plan B, that's where it will end. Like you've been saying that, is this where...
You even said plan B, plan C.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful submission.
Because the lie they keep coming up with is when we get to high court, nothing is going to high court. Magistrate court, DPP has gone to magistrate court too. And that's where the matter is going to end. Magistrate court. All this
So
one
it's not possible to go to the high court?
No, there's no strong case to take to high court. Like if you want to go to that level, you have to challenge something legally to say, this is all the evidence is presented and we've looked at everything. So,
Then why are they writing letter, putting ETC, others and others? Well, that would make the case to be
with that
weak.
one, it may be a front as well to say, let's just give them something to shut them up for a while. But if people latch onto that, we can get something from there. But if we just fold our hands...
The way I see the current letter is a macro, in logic, there is what we call argumentum ad baculum. What is argumentum ad baculum? it's when you take a sample from a population and presume or assume the sample's character is the behavioral pattern of the whole population. You understand it?
I get you. Yeah.
So the letter is a microcosm of the larger corona.
I get you. Because
so
I think it was
at the end,
Comfy dragged them, and then it was forced to do that.
The trigger is towards the nurse. The prime boy and the other lady, is just like a cover, like a small screen. So to make this side feel something is going on and the other side feel something is going on. And there's a referee in the middle that the trigger, there's a center man, lady that the trigger is actually pointed to. And, Nigerians basically, the main mistake, you see, in the case of the father of Mohbad, he is not smart enough to have a consultant. There is an intelligent someone that is in the armed forces, a specialist on the side of the opponent of Baba Mohbad, that study this case beyond legal reasoning or human emotions. The battle is being fought from the other side like an asymmetry war. But from Baba's side is being done from the angle of relying on intellectual capacity. This drama or this game is not for the intellectuals alone. It's not for the civilians alone. It's something that involved the paramilitary, the enforcement agency, and some local authority. That's why they will keep having the upper hand till further notice. Instead of the man to wax stronger, because his strength lies upon people abroad. So what they were able to do.
Ọlọ́run ti ní bóun àkọsílẹ̀ tiẹ̀ ti dúró, kádàrá ẹ̀ ti dúró, kádàrá àlá ó ti dúró. Ẹ má fi ẹnu yín pe nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ti sọ jáde tẹ́lẹ̀. Àsìkò téèyàn máa pè padà ó ti kọjá. Àti pé gbogbo wa rí ni ọmọ tọ́ṣẹ̀ yìí, ọmọ òkú ọ̀run àti opó lọ́gbìmọ̀ ọ̀tẹ̀ lọ́dúró tì. Nísìnyí ẹni tó wá eléyìí sì yín ọ̀gá ẹni tó fẹ́ jìyà yìí sìn. Ṣé mọ̀ ó dá kí ni nǹkan tí wèrè yìí gèèní nínú gbogbo ẹ̀wọ̀n ọdún méjì tó ti ń dájọ́ sísè? What kí ni nǹkan tó gain? Nothing.
Ó tún náwó ni.
Irọ́ lórí irọ́, èké lórí èké. Òun ló ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn tó wá dúró tó ń fìtìná tí opó. Torí
ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tó mọ̀ rí.
Ó san túbọ̀ sí pé kó fi fìyà jọmọ́ Wùmí àti Ìyáàmù.
Ẹ wá ní ó ń bẹ̀bẹ̀.
Bó jẹ́ kíkọ̀bọ̀ ló dá, ó dá túbọ̀ sí pé kó fi dá sẹ̀ríà fún wọn ni. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ sọ pé òun lọ bá sẹ̀ríà. Ó ti ṣe tán láti máa fi sẹ̀rí ẹ̀ láti máa fẹ́ gbẹ inú àwọn èèyàn ẹjọ́ o. Ẹ má bá yàn kankan bẹ̀bẹ̀ o.
Ẹ má bẹ̀bẹ̀ o.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó ní kálukú forí ara wọn gbé nǹkan
tó fọwọ́ ẹ̀ rà.
Ikú lè rí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ kó forí wọn gbé o. Ẹjọ́ o. Ẹjọ́ àní dààmú o. dààmú àní dààmú
àmì Jésù ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́sọ̀ jàre ìyá mi.
ọkùnrin wọn gbẹ náà.
ẹrù bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo ẹkún yẹn gbogbo omijé tó jábọ́ lójú ọmọ yẹn Ọlọ́run ò ní bí wọ́n ní kankan. Gbogbo pátá ni wọ́n filẹ̀ ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn kò sí tí ò fara gbá nǹkan.
Àwọn tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀
kò sí tí ò fara kó nǹkan nu wọn.
wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní Ọlọ́run ò tí ì gbé Ọlọ́run ni mò ń bọ̀ wá.
Ẹ wá lẹ̀ ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ èèyàn mẹ́rin lọ fẹ́ bá bẹ̀bẹ̀ ńgbà tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ tán. Gbogbo ṣì máa bọ́ síta tí wọ́n máa ké yá àlá ò yá àyásẹ̀. Ẹ wá ló ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ kí ló kọ́ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ iṣẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ orí afẹ́fẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ orí TikTok tá a ríra wa. Wa ní kò fẹ́ fi
mọ rí rí ní pàdé ẹ̀ rí ẹ̀dẹ̀ wọn láwọn pé kó fi báyé ara yín jẹ́ táyé yóò ti wá báyìí mọ́mì yín sì yìí tẹ̀ ẹ̀ fún lóúnjẹ orí ẹlẹ́dàá yá
mọ́mì ẹ̀ tí ò lè kọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀nù ìgbà yẹn kóun náà fara gba. èèyàn tí ò bá ti tọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ nǹkan tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn nìyẹn.
Don't feel bad for anybody because àdúrà téèyàn gbà ní pé Ọlọ́run bó ṣe fìyà jẹ ọmọdé yìí wọ́n ti wò pé ọmọ òun mi ò léèyàn wọ́n wò pé ìyàwó léèyàn wọ́n wò pé wọn ò léèyàn kankan àwọn lè dá sẹ̀ríà fún wọn.
àwọn lè ṣe nǹkan tó wù wọ́n.
ṣùgbọ́n náà dẹ̀ sọ pé èèyàn ní wọn ò ní ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní òun Ọlọ́run.
wọ́n ní Ọlọ́run.
ẹsítátẹ́ni tẹ́ bá wọlé iṣu àwa tá a wà ní ọ̀dọ́ ọmọ wù á kéré gan kọ̀ǹpìẹ̀ gbogbo pẹ̀lú bí gbogbo wọn ṣe túká ní ọ̀hún yẹn wọ́n yí pọ̀ jù wá lọ.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
wọ́n pọ̀ jù wá lọ. Ọlọ́run ò sí lẹ́yìn alábòsí Ọlọ́run ò gbèsè yín ìka. no ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀ ni ìṣeré ṣọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ni òun àtọ́lọ́run dẹ̀ ló kú kó máa lọ bí Ọlọ́run tọ́lẹ̀dẹ̀ ọmọrùn mi àti ilẹ̀ àbádẹ́ darí is left to him ó bàdẹ́ darí bí Ọlọ́run bá sọ bọ́lọ̀ bá wò pé bẹ́lẹ̀ dá àwọn ọmọdé tó ìyá jẹ́ ni ó máa bá lọ ní kò sí kankan tẹ́yọ̀ kankan fẹ́ ṣe.
ó máa bá yí bẹ́ẹ̀.
kò sí kankan tẹ́yọ̀ kankan fẹ́ ṣe kò sẹ́ni kankan.
on top of waiting gan pàápàá.
àlọ́mọ́ mi rí gbà tó kékeré Ọlọ́run kọ́ lọ́wọ́ yẹn máa pè nígbà tọmọ yẹn kọrí títí ó kọ dependable God bó ṣe bẹ̀ sí ní kékeré ó tún kú ọmọ yẹn.
mo ké nígbà tọmọ yẹn kọrin yẹn mo ké abiyamọ wo ni ò ní ké àwọn ìyá Ọlọ́run wa ń dá sẹ̀ríà fún ẹ wá ní kọ́ dáríjì kan.
ó fi ẹnu ẹ̀ gan sọ àwọn ọkọ mi tó yẹ pé tó bá sọ fọ́mọ òun mi gan náà pé ó máa yẹ kíní ó máa doubt yín ni pé ṣé pé kíní.
ṣé mo lè
Tell if you have never stood in the gap báyìí lè ṣe fi nǹkan ọmọ yẹn máa dà. Mo ń sọ̀rọ̀ àyà tí olórí burúkú àyà. Olórí burúkú àyà tí wọ́n saying one thing níbí báyìí ó ní ṣọ́rántí ìgbà kan ó wá yí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mọ́rọ̀ ṣọ́rántí ìgbà kan tọ́mọ́ mi sunkún pé àwọn èèyàn kan pé òun àti Sẹ̀lẹ̀ àwọn fẹ́ wá bá òun nínú ilé òun wípé kí n gbọ́ ìtọ́jú sọ pé kí ni ikú àti Sẹ̀lẹ̀ kọ́ ó gbé ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣe pé kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ tó ń jọ yẹn pé tó bá mú ọmọ òun oríṣiríṣi ọ̀rọ̀ ló sọ lóhùn àbí ọdún gbà tọmọ yẹn náà dẹ̀ sọ ọmọ yẹn nìkan ó wà nílé ó dẹ̀ ráwọn tó wọ máàsì tí ò ṣe pé kìíní tọmọdọmọ wà ní pariwo síta kò ní pé síta pé nǹkan báyìí lọ́sẹ̀ sọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀wọ̀n kan tí mo tún rí ẹgbàá mi o o rò bóyá gbogbo àwọn abiyamọ tá à ń tara ń gbà yẹn ọlọ́run á wò pé you know what wo ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jẹ̀yà yín ni wàláì.
ẹ bá wa sọ fún mánéjà yẹn pé ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni
o. kẹwẹ́nú àgbo kẹgbàwé àtàdúrà sẹ́ẹ̀ ọlọ́run ò ní gbàdúrà yín kò ní gbọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ yín sẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ bọ́ sí kọ́nà nu yàrá yín báyìí kẹ máa tọrọ dáríjì ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ọlọ́run ò ní dáríjì yín torí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ àmọ́ tẹ mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ dá lélẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ dá ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yìí ni kò ṣe pé nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ bọ́ bá tiẹ̀ parọ́ fún yín everything is out there bọ́ bá tiẹ̀ parọ́ fún yín ọlọ́run sọ kínní kan fún yín ó ní òun ni ọkọ opó bọ́ bá tiẹ̀ wá parọ́ fún yẹn kọ́kọ́ wò pé àmì tó tiẹ̀ wà lára ọmọdé yìí àmì ó
kọ́ ló wà lára ọmọdé wáìdí òtítọ́ wáìdí òdodo kò sì rí pé òtítọ́ ni.
ọmọ yẹn ọmọ oṣù 5 ló wà kò ní bàbá.
lóun dáwọ́ DNA lóun dáwọ́ DNA fọmọ ọlọ́mọ.
ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni o abẹ́ẹ̀lì ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni.
kó o bọ́ bẹ̀ ṣó lọ́kì.
ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni.
wọ́n ní bọ́ níbẹ̀.
wọ́n jẹ́ ìgbọ́n mi ọmọ ìyá mi ọmọ bàbá mi nǹkan tó jẹ lóyo.
ẹ dẹ̀ ṣì pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ máa follow suit. ṣebí ele tó pé gúrẹ̀ sí pẹ̀lú bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ẹ ṣe wọ́ọ̀kì ó sì ń rìn kiri mọ́tò ló sì máa gba níjọ́ kan ní títì
ẹ wá
rìn kiri.
ẹ wá mọ kọ́kọ́ tí mo rí náà ọ̀rọ̀ gùrẹ́ tí lè ní ṣé mo pa àwọn èèyàn yìí ò tí ì gbọ́n ṣé kó gbogbo àwọn ò tí ì gbọ́n sí ọ.
ó máa parun ní sẹ́ ó pè parun ló ń lọ.
wọ́n ti fọ́ọ̀lù fún ọ̀rọ̀ gùrẹ́ sí. wọn ò dẹ̀ mọ rí sí tí gùrẹ́ sí ṣe fẹ́ yọ ara tẹ́lẹ̀ wọn ò mọ wọn ò ronú débẹ̀ náà gùrẹ́ sí ẹ wo kí ló kàn wá lẹ́yìn táwọn máa wò.
wọ́n fẹ́ pa gùrẹ́sì pátápátá.
ní ìtẹ̀ wàá gbọ́ ṣòyẹn lẹ́nu bọ̀ bóyá máa rí ibi tó máa rìkọ́ọ̀dù ẹ̀ sí.
ẹnu ẹ̀ wíwọ́ yẹn ṣé kò yẹ kó ti jáwọ́ ó yẹ kó tiẹ̀ lọ quietly ní kó má sọ fún ọ̀pọ̀.
ẹ wá wo bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀ ta ló rò débi pé instant ìdájọ́ lọ́lọ́run ṣe fún Andy láàárọ̀ mi ìmẹ́ni tó bẹ́ẹ̀ Candy ti lọ sùn Cindy náà ti bọ́lẹ̀.
ẹ jọ kí ni àwọn nǹkan tó ní Andy ṣe ẹ ṣì máa gist mi ò mọ̀ ń bọ̀ kí ló ló ṣe kọsọ́nà kan tó jáde pẹ̀lú evidence everything.
a ní mi ìgbọ́sẹ̀ àná mo ṣe gbàdúrà pé kọ́ ló ń jẹ́ kí aréyàn tó máa record ẹ̀. ẹ̀wọ̀n Andy láàárọ̀ yìí ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ tí Andy wá parọ́ lé lórí wọ́n ti sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lórí Lenchy tẹ́lẹ̀ olórí burúkú adarí kan Israeli ó ti ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn pé ọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n fẹ́ kidnap Josie ní bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ ó ní between Lagata àti Gurexy wà ó láwọn méjèèjì ló ti fẹ́yìn ó dẹ̀ explain.
Wow.
How many hours later Landy bá dé o Andy bá ní ṣọ́nà tí ìgbà tó fẹ́ kidnap Josie ní bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ làwọn èèyàn bá ní kíní kan ó bá ní sọ́mọ̀ pé King White àti Gurexy lọ́jọ́ ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn pé tí mo ó ní kọ́ọ̀rọ̀ pé tani wọ́n fi pé ó fẹ́ ṣèkà fún Josie tí ó fẹ́ yẹ kí Josie rí justice fọmọ ó ní sáwọn pàrọ̀ tí mú mi ni ó ní àwọn tí mú mi ó ní àwọn àti Gurexy lọ́jọ́ pawọ́pọ̀ lọ́jọ́ gbé bàbá kúrò ní bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ nígbà tí mo kọ́kọ́ ń gbọ́ kinní ẹ̀ láàárọ̀ náà I was like jerry ọkàn mi one part mi tó yẹ pé I wanted to say King White sì ẹ tún worú nǹkan tí King White tún lọ kó yàn sí báyìí nsìn pé ṣé ká ní wọ́n bá Gurexy sọ̀rọ̀ ṣọ́ máa fi gbogbo rírá rádaràda yìí máa ráyàn lára ń sìn pé ńgbà wo la tún wá bọ́ sí gbogbo kinní yìí mo bá ti di ṣé kí n pe sista tèmi pé kí sista tèmi wá bọ́sítà kọ́ wa sọ pé gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ yẹn o àwa ò mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ o ó lè jẹ́ between King White àti Gurexy ní kò kàn mo nínú mo ní jẹ́ ní sùúrù mo ní let me see how this thing will play out jẹ́ a máa gbọ́ lọ kòkó ṣàtẹnumọ́ kínní yẹn ló ń rojọ́ yẹn ló ń pọ́n ló ń lé ló ń ṣe kò pẹ́ bí Lagata ṣe dé nìyẹn nígbà tí Lagata dé Lagata bá rojọ́ yẹn inú gbogbo ẹjọ́ yẹn tí Lagata wá rò kalẹ̀ kò sórúkọ King White tàbí tí mú mi nínú ẹ̀ Super Vibes wá padà wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ Andy pé Andy ṣe bó sọ pé Gurexy àtèèyàn kan ìyẹn mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ kò ẹ máa tún wo bí ìyẹn ṣe gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn fún o ìyẹn mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ kò tún wá dúró ó ní ṣe bọ́ ní pé Gurexy àtèèyàn kan lọ́jọ́ ṣiṣẹ́ ipe kí bàbá kúrò ní bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ tó ti fẹ́ rí justice fọmọ wọn Andy ò kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ó kọ́kọ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ipò òun ò gbọ́ ìyẹn tún wá sùn bí léèrè ńgbà táǹdì náà ṣe mọ̀ pé òpó onúpora mọ́lẹ̀ ó ní X factor ńgbà tóun náà máa sọ̀rọ̀ kò wá dárúkọ King White mọ́ òun náà wá ní Gurexy àtẹ̀yọ̀ yẹn supervise ní ó ní pẹ̀lú King White òun ló sọ pé but another thing Lagata sọ ìyẹn wá fi sọ fún Andy láàárọ̀ yìí pé well ó dárúkọ King White but àwọn ò ní any proof ipe King White was involved nínú gbogbo kinní yẹn pé so àwọn ò lè gbà yẹn wọlé in gbogbo àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tó sọ̀rọ̀ Andy nìkan ló fẹ́ rọ́pù King White tí wù mí mọ́ Andy nìkan ìgbà tẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn dẹ̀ máa dé mo gbọ́ pé Gurexy ní fọ́kọ̀pù ẹ̀ làwọn treat lẹ́nu wọ́n ní gbogbo evidence wọ́n náà yakayama ẹ̀ ni bí Ọlọ́run ṣe máa ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́tẹ̀ yìí bí fast class ni o bí slow because àwọn èèyàn kan wọ́n ti ń rí iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run báyìí sí pé ẹ parọ́ mọ́ èèyàn ẹ parọ́ mọ́ á máa dùn mọ́ yín ẹ̀kẹ́ yín á máa dùn á máa sweet yín ẹ máa parọ́ mọ́ ẹ máa fínà mọ́ á máa dùn mọ́ yín tó bá wá yí biribiribiri tó yí lù yín ẹ máa wá sunkún ẹ máa wá ké kí lè tó parọ́ mọ́ yín kí lè tó ṣe máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn fún yín kíníkan ẹ wo oníkálukú inú mi ti ẹ̀dùn èmi mo ń wá ibi tó gé ṣò yẹn sí mo ń wá ibi tó ṣé mo pé the problem there is that these people refuse to blame Josie for everything tí Josie ń ṣe they refuse to ibi tí problem àwọn people yìí wà nìyẹn o bóyá olúgbòhùn dẹ̀ ni Josie ń lò fún wọn bí kí fún wọn máa lọ́pọ̀ ní kọ́ máa rántí mi because ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ pé
Josie ò lò kankan fún wọn ìka inú wọn ni ó ló ń dún yà ìfò.
Nígbà tí wọ́n ní Josie kúrò ní Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ Josie is an adult. Bàbá ni àgbàlagbà ni
over 50.
Ó ti sọ lójú gbogbo aráyé ó ti sọ nínú secret voice note tó jáde wípé òun mọ nǹkan tóun ṣe èèyàn kọ̀ọ̀kan ò lo òun ò gàn òun mọ nǹkan tóun ṣe ẹ wá yìí tún máa give excuse ẹ máa give excuse fún Josie kàkà kẹ́ tún wá mú Josie ẹ wá mú another person tí ọ̀rọ̀ oh my goodness ẹ lè gbọ́ tẹ́ máa fi kú.
Wọ́n gbọ́n tì ìka inú wọn ni they are depressed souls.
mi tí rí irú àwọn eléyìí o.
Depression ló ń bá a lot of them jà ẹ bá ní wọn tán wọn máa pariwo wọ́n dẹ̀ wá bú yín ilé ẹ̀kan báyìí ẹ wá máa ké ẹ yóò rí poor grace tí yẹn wá ń kó ti bíbélì ìwọ tó ń parọ́ tó sọ pé ọmọ ọlọ́mọ kọ́.
wọ́n á parọ́ ọmọ wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kan gbogbo wọn máa
pé. Olóbìnrin mo ń sọ fún ẹ wọ́n wá ju tiẹ̀ sí ẹ lára lẹ́ẹ̀kan ó wá ń ké kiri ó ṣojú bí ojú ọ̀pọ̀lọ́ ó wá ń ké kiri
ó ní tí Mohbad pé ọmọ in Canada òun máa lọ ṣomúgọ ó ṣe èrè ni wọ́n ní ìyá Mohbad ni.
ẹ̀ńdà lóhùn ṣóun mọ Mohbad nígbà tó wà láyé ọmọ ẹ̀ tí ò lè jèrè tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kó wá Canada kó lọ ṣọmúgọ fún.
ẹjọ́ ẹni tó bá mọ ibi tó bá gé ṣọ̀árọ̀ àwọn gòrẹ́tì yẹn sí.
nǹkan réwò òun náà.
èmi fẹ́ gbọ́ o.
àwọn ìka evil minded people.
wọ́n ní nípele lọ́ọ́ máa ṣí fáìlì gbogbo mú wọ́n náà máa ṣí ìwé pọ̀ everybody wọ́n ní kẹ́ máa wọ̀rí.
àwa gan wà nílé a máa gbọ́ wọn àwa dẹ̀ fi wọn à ń fi wọn ṣiṣẹ́ ni.
àwa tá ní problem.
kí ló kọrú àwa yàyè wa dà.
gbogbo ẹni tó bá sọ pé kẹ́ má parọ́ mọ́ ohun mi mọ́ ẹni yẹn ẹ mọ̀ pọ̀ táyì ni ẹ lè jiyàn ẹni yẹn jiyàn sí o.
à ń ṣe bó ṣe wù
gbogbo ẹni tó bá sọ pé olùsí kan fìyẹn mo ríbi tó gé fídíò wọn sí. tóní wọ́n ìtọ́ ṣe máa pé gbogbo kinní yẹn lórí nọ́ọ̀sì mo ní yé láàbù ìjàlá ìlú o.
ọ̀dẹ̀ yẹn ọ̀dẹ̀ tó ní fọ̀kùfọ̀kù bí ìfùkù ẹlẹ́dẹ̀.
wọ́n ìtọ́ ṣe máa gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ lé nọ́ọ̀sì lórí wọ́n ìtọ́ máa ṣe sọ pé nọ́ọ̀sì ló pa Mohbad.
orí ìyá ẹ̀ ni wọ́n bá wá gbé sí àbórí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀.
báwo ni nọ́ọ̀sì ṣe máa take a fall for it ṣe ti rí ibi tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ti stupid nìyẹn.
very mumu
ibi tẹ́ ẹ̀ ti gbọ́n nìyẹn. ibi tẹ́ ti stupid tẹ́ ẹ̀ ti gbọ́n nìyẹn so nọ́ọ̀sì àwa take fall for Ọmọwùnmí who is Ọmọwùnmí.
on top of waiting lórí èlò kí ló fẹ́ fún.
ọ̀dẹ̀
láti ẹ̀fẹ́ gbé mílíọ̀nù fún.
ọ̀dẹ̀ kí lórúkọ ẹ̀ ẹni tó Papiano tó ní Europe lòun ti kàwé owó kàwé ààyè ẹgbẹ́ mo gbé ẹgbà mi ò ẹyẹ yọ ìwọ sọ pé àṣẹ Mohbad ti kú ní on the 11 wọ́n wá sọ pé on the 12 so òkú tó ti kú látọ̀ the 11 ni wọ́n máa gbé ní hospital ní dókítà máa ló wà ní second stage lọ́ máa gbé sórí báìkì.
like ṣáà pípé ṣé orí wọn pé ṣáàdúdé tí.
ẹ má bí ní dírẹ́fà kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ neighbor wọn tó fọwọ́ kọ Mohbad
láwọn bá wọn gbé.
ó ló ti ń tutù ló máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ a ló pònú ní gbogbo yín sẹ̀ ẹ dúpẹ́ pé Nàìjíríà ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé rí gbogbo nǹkan tọ́mọ Wùmí ò bá fi máa wo kò bá mẹ́kì owó burúkú lórí gbogbo yín
a sì méjì lára àwọn
ọmọ ẹlòmíì débi pé a sùn yín débi pé Nàìjíríà kan wà ní èló làwọn wèrè ní èló làwọn wèrè ní lọ́wọ́ tó fẹ́ rí gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn àwọn tó ti jẹun kánú àwọn tó fẹ́ pààlà tààrà gó ló ń bá kiri Ọlọ́run ká nílùú
àwọn kò ní lè ṣe ká ní pé western world àwọn náà ní lè try ẹ̀ wọn ò ní try ẹ̀ no that's just the truth.
ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn kú lọ́nà ẹ wá ń yí sí ọ̀ǹdì lẹ́vùlù fún sí pé kí ni
àwọn gan ò ní try ẹ̀.
báyìí sọ fún yín kankan kò yé yín ni ó lóun bíra òun kalẹ̀ ẹ̀sán tí Mohbad máa fi fẹ̀sán fún gbogbo yín òun ló bí kalẹ̀ yín bẹ́ẹ̀ bá rò on the 12 ni Mohbad kú April 12 ni birthday Liam
ní birthday ọmọ yẹn
ẹ̀yin ọ̀dẹ̀ òpónú amúkú mẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí ẹ wò.
àwọn yẹn ti plan rẹ̀ ó ti mọ̀ pé òun máa kú ó ti plan rẹ̀.
ẹ jẹ́ kó máa jẹnu ara wọn níyà àwa wí tán wọ́n fẹ́ pé yẹn ó ti kú lọ́ọ̀dì lẹ́fù. ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ dumb o very dumb ẹ wà senseless.
àwọn gan ni wọ́n ń pè ní you are senseless.
in fact àánú àwọn ọmọ tẹ bí ṣe mí àánú àwọn ọmọ yín ó ṣe mí èèyàn ti kú látọ̀ǹdì lẹ́bùn wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá gbé jáde ní pé nọ́ọ̀sì dé wọ́n ní nọ́ọ̀sì dé òkú ní nọ́ọ̀sì gún lábẹ́ so òkú ló bá nọ́ọ̀sì sọ̀rọ̀ pé irú abẹ́rẹ́ wo ló fẹ́ fún mi òkú ló sọ fún nọ́ọ̀sì pé abẹ́rẹ́ wo ló fẹ́ fún mi iṣẹ́ tí eléyìí ṣe òkú ló sọ fún nọ́ọ̀sì pé yọ tàbí yọ òkú ni àbí òkú lòun àtìyàwó ẹ̀ àti gbogbo ọjọ́ ní pílánì pé wọ́n máa dansia nínú ilé yẹn níjọ́ yẹn pé káwọn lára gift fọmọ àwọn káwọn wá dé káwọn wá dansia so òkú ló ń pílánì gbogbo yẹn ẹ̀yin ọ̀dẹ̀ yìí.
àwọn amukú mẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
nọ́ọ̀sì àwa rí pòkù ni òun náà tó wà máa gòkù lábẹ́rẹ́ ẹsẹ̀ rò bóyá ó rí àwọn èèyàn pé bórí yín ò ṣe pé ni tẹ̀rù bóyá ó pònú láwọn èèyàn bíi títí rí àbí àdúrà
wọ́n láwọn èèyàn sọ fún náà ni tí wọ́n bá láwọn èèyàn sọ fún tó máa
dá wọn lóhùn
wọn ò ní máa sọ.
à ń ṣe wá rí o àwọn pípù yìí ò mọrú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ táwọn ń gbà o because ẹ tún jẹ́ pé àdúrà on his own máa feeling pé wọ́n pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ó lọ́wọ́ sí kò dẹ̀ sàn.
Can you imagine?
àdúrà méjì tó máa gbà fún wọn sọ pé kí ẹlẹ́dàá ẹ̀ ló máa gbá mú ló máa ní ẹlẹ́dàá mi. gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n lanu wọn sọ sílẹ̀ pé ìwọ ń kọ́ o lọ́wọ́ nu kú ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ o wà nulẹ̀ o gbàbọ̀dé fẹ́ gun ẹ̀ ní kí orí ẹlẹ́dàá wọn kó gbàbọ̀dé fún wọn níjọ́ tó bá máa ṣe wọ́n ní jàǹbá níjọ́ tó bá máa ṣe wọ́n níbi kẹ́lẹ́dàá wọn gbàbọ̀dé fún wọn tó yẹ pé wọ́n máa pa irọ́ tó máa pa mọ́ wọn ò ní rẹ́ni bá wọn o àdúrà tó yẹ kó máa ṣe fún wọn lójoojúmọ́ nìyẹn àwọn eléyìí kò sí explanation kankan tẹ fẹ́ explain fáwọn eléyìí mọ́tọ́ léègbọ̀n ẹ ní láti explain wetin you don't need to explain anything anymore ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ máa bá Ọlọ́run sọ Ọlọ́run tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n ló dá mi tó dẹ̀ dá mi láwòrán ara ẹ̀ tí mi ò dẹ̀ ṣe bí sí ọmọlàkejì mi tí mi ò ro kí tọmọlàkejì mi kó bàjẹ́ tí mo ò ro bí sọmọlàkejì mi Ọlọ́run gbogbo èròǹgbà àwọn pípù yìí sí mi kó jẹ́ titi wọn kó jẹ́ tàwọn ọmọ wọn ẹlẹ́dàá mi tó fi gbà bọ̀dẹ̀ jẹ́ kẹ́lẹ́dà tí wọ́n gbà bọ̀dẹ̀ níbi tó bá ti ṣe wọ́n bí tó bá ti ṣe wọ́n níkà ẹlẹ́dàá wọn sùn kó gbà bọ̀dẹ̀ fún wọn ni àdúrà tó máa gbà fún wọn nìyẹn torí wọn ò mọrú ọgbẹ́ tó máa tó ń dá sí yín lọ́kàn wọn ò mọrú ọgbẹ́ tó ń dá sí yín lára ẹ sọ pé ó wà ń bẹ̀ ó bá wọn múlẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti sọ pé kọ́pá sífù pé Mohbad jẹ́ pé ó ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ṣé Mohbad ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ni àbó ṣe bí fún wọn ni tó máa fi wá gang up láti pa for what reason kí ló fẹ́ pa lé lórí kí ni nǹkan tó fẹ́ pa lé lórí kábà sọ pé ó lówó ni àní bóyá nítorí owó ẹ̀ ló ṣe pa ṣé àwọn gangan mọ̀ pé tí Mohbad gan bá kú nísìnyí gbogbo orí ẹ̀ máa hit nobody knows that kò séèyàn kankan tó mọ̀ ṣebí àánú ni àánú Liam ni àánú Liam àtàánú pé àwọn èèyàn rí bí tó ti ń lù ú wọ́n rí bí tó ti ń lù ú tó ti ń fìyà jẹ òun ló gbé àwọn èèyàn tó fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní stream orí ẹ̀ back and forth tẹ́ pé kò síbi tó máa dé báyìí mi ò tí ì rí pátí náà ni tọ́ni play Mohbad ń bẹ̀ àánú ni ẹ wá ní kó máa jà ó máa jà tí òkú bá ń jà ó
ṣèbọn ní pé wọ́n grateful.
àwọn kan tí ló wà ń gbé tí
àwọn kan ló wà
wọ́n ní kò mọ̀ọ́re
ẹ̀dẹ̀lẹ̀ ń jà fún.
tí òkú bá ń jà ó tí òkú bá ń jà ó Mohbad dìde kó jà.
ó kúkú ń jà ó ń jà
dìde kó jà kó jà
ó
kó ṣáyé wọn báṣubàṣu.
ẹ̀yin ò rí bí àṣírí wọn ṣe ń rí ẹ̀rí bó ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ́yà ẹ̀yin ẹ̀wòrú ẹ̀rí bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ́yà kiri.
kò tí ì tó ní kó bá wa dọ́bùlẹ̀.
ó kún ṣe àṣírí àwọn kan ní àti ìmọ̀ àṣírí wọn máa tún kọ̀ọ̀kan náà ni. àṣírí gbọ́n máa tún kọ̀ọ̀kan ni. àṣírí wọn ò ní bò.